There is nothing unique or extraordinary or special about you if you only operate within the boundaries of what you are familiar with. And so if you are thinking of how to get out of your comfort zone and reach your full potential, then this video is just for you. Hello everyone and welcome to another video. My name is Nicky Verd. I am the voice for those who yearn to upskill, innovate, disrupt the status quo, and recreate themselves in a world that's fast changing. I am also the author of the best-selling book, Disrupt Yourself or Be Disrupted. And so, if you would like to have access to relevant and actionable information to navigate the changing world, hit the subscribe button below and click that little bell icon so that you will not miss out every time I upload a new video. Everyone has got a comfort zone. It is that place of familiarity and routine. But in a world that's fast changing, you cannot afford to stay in your comfort zone any longer. Technological advancement and other factors like the COVID-19 pandemic we are dealing with now, they are rapidly changing the world, they're changing work and changing life in general. Everything is changing so quickly and comfort zones are less of an option. Things are no longer the way they used to be. You cannot afford to do things the same old way simply because it's comfortable. A comfort zone is called a comfort zone for a reason. It seems safe and secure. However, your comfort zone is also a place of stagnation, a place that keeps you from grabbing new opportunities for growth. Some people are not happy with where they are in life, but they would rather stay there than take a leap of faith into the unknown. But the world needs people who are on fire about life, who are on fire about opportunities, not people who have died inside and are simply awaiting burial. Opportunities are usually outside the comfort zone, not inside the comfort zone. And so here are 7 practical ways to step outside of your comfort zone into your opportunity zone. It is either you disrupt yourself or you will get disrupted. There is no neutral ground. And so step number 1 is that you should take baby steps. Don't try to jump outside your comfort zone all at once, because you will most likely become overwhelmed and jump right back into safety. So start with simple, non-threatening things like maybe eating at a new restaurant, ordering something from the menu you've never ordered before, learning a new recipe, or taking a different road home, and adding new and unfamiliar music to your playlist perhaps, Try watching personal development videos, business videos on YouTube, instead of prank videos and comedies and movies, if that's what you've been doing. Instead of watching TV, try reading a book. They say books are TV for smart people. And you can also try reading books outside of your genre, your normal genre. For example, if you're more into novels, you can try reading business books and vice versa. Try starting conversation with strangers. Try adding a different flavor to your wardrobe and then continue from there on. For me, it was about adding bright colors to my wardrobe, learning to wear makeup and putting on colorful lipstick or a red lipstick, or doing hair with a different color other than black, because those were things I was not used to. But I had to learn them and I had to push myself, and I kind of really like it. When you take these baby steps and notice that these little changes didn't kill you, then you will realize that there's a lot more within you and in the world outside for you to explore. Just by taking baby steps, you will be shocked by how quickly change can seem less intimidating and somehow more exciting. Number 2, feel the fear and do it anyway. One of the biggest obstacles that keep people in their comfort zone is fear. In truth, comfort zones are not really about comfort. They are about fear. Fear of failure and fear of what people and fear of what others will think of us, basically. Everything goes on lockdown mode in your brain when you are afraid. We're all afraid. But you have to get to the point where you understand that fear doesn't mean you don't have to be brave. And courageous people are not free from fear. they proceed in spite of their fears, and they do it anyway. Right now, because of COVID-19, somehow everyone is afraid. We're afraid of what the future holds post-COVID-19. We are all sort of sitting on pins and needles. But the people that will thrive post-COVID-19 are those that are feeling the fear right now. They're feeling the uncertainty, yet they're stepping out to do something about their future. Some are learning new skills, some are starting new businesses, some are starting new projects, while others are just hiding in their comfort zone, crossing their fingers and hoping for the best. Which one are you? Bravery isn't about the absence of fear. It is about what you do with fear. When you feel fear, acknowledge its presence and ask yourself, what would the best version of me do in this situation? And the truth is that the best version of yourself won't run away from that situation. Personally, I had to adopt the mindset that fear is normal and fear comes to everyone. And that real failure is giving up without even trying. My life got better, and I've made more progress since adopting this mindset of facing fear head on. Number 3 is that you have to be willing to fumble through it until you eventually find your way. Because starting something new will expose a lot of inadequacies about you, but you have to be willing to fumble through it until you eventually figure it out. Be honest with yourself when you are trying to make excuses as to why you cannot proceed with a certain project or with a certain business or whatever it is. Don't try to say, oh, I just don't have the time for this right now. Instead, be honest and say it like it is. If you're afraid, say, I'm afraid to do this. If you don't know how to do it, just say it, I don't know how to do it. And then find a way to make it. Don't make excuses, just be honest. Even in relationships, you hear some women say, I don't need a man in my life. Or you hear some men saying, I don't need a woman in my life. But deep down, what they're really saying is that, the honest thing to say is that I have been hurt and used and betrayed and abused and cheated on and taken for granted. And now I'm afraid of relationships. I'm afraid of trusting anyone again because of what I've been in the past. That's exactly what they're saying. But when you face this truth, you will be at a better place to confront what is truly bothering you and increase your chances of fumbling through your issues, working them out and moving forward rather than staying stuck in your comfort zone. Remember, again, opportunities are outside of your comfort zone, not inside. Whether you were betrayed, cheated on, or whatever happened, you will only find an opportunity to become better outside of that place. Number 4 on the list is that be comfortable with discomfort. Try doing something that stretches you beyond what you are comfortable with. Stretch your mind, your spirit, your goals, your dreams. One way to get out of your comfort zone is to literally expand it. Make it a goal to avoid running away from discomfort. Whatever your aim in life is, keep it in mind that it is okay to suck at new things. It is okay to fail at a new business. It is okay to sing or dance off tones. Embrace the flops, the falls, and the challenges that come with stepping outside of your comfort zone. You'll get better with time. When you challenge yourself to stretch towards a higher level of your abilities, you also increase your overall well-being. So nurture within yourself a growth mindset that says, there's more for me out there. More life, more love, more money, more houses, more cars, more to learn, more to experience, and more to achieve. Do not settle for good. Do not settle for good enough. Just a good job, a good car, a good salary. No, there is more for you out there in the world. You can drive a better car than what you're driving now. You can live in a better house than where you're living right now. And you can make an impact on more people way beyond your immediate family. But you can never know till you start stretching yourself and becoming comfortable with discomfort. You can help more people if you start following your dreams and doing more. So you need to have the courage to be misunderstood, the courage to be disliked, the courage to even be mocked. because staying in your comfort zone makes you to tiptoe around life and around people. And the more you tiptoe around life, success cannot come to you that way. The more you tiptoe around life, the more your self-confidence goes down because you are not living to your full potential. Number 5 on the list is that you need to hang out with risk takers. And there is no substitute for this step. If you want to become better at something, you must start hanging out with the right crowd. Hang out with those who understand your vision, those who will encourage your effort. Hang out with the people who are doing what you want to do, and then you start emulating them. You know, almost inevitably, their influence will start to have an effect on your behavior. As the saying goes, if you hang around 4 people that are winning in life, you will be the 5th one. Same goes for if you hang around 4 losers, you will also be the 5th one. So there are people that ended up as alcoholics, drug addicts, criminals, simply by hanging out with alcoholics and drug addicts. It works the same way when you also hang out with people that are daring great things for the betterment of society. It rubs off on you. Personally, I want my life to be such that people get influenced in a positive way. And I hope in some way that the work I do through books, webinars, and this YouTube channel is accomplishing just that. And if so, give this video a thumb up and let me know your thoughts in the comment sections below. Number 6, see failure as a teacher. Many of us are so afraid of failure that we would rather do nothing than take a chance at our dreams. Everyone experiences suffering, failure, rejection, and all sorts of setbacks, but not everyone understands or accepts these as part of life or part of the growth process. Every project and business and relationship you start will not always succeed. That's just the truth. But if you view failure as a teacher, then nothing will stop you from starting the next thing, even if the previous one was a complete failure. Always ask yourself, what are the lessons I have to learn from this? Was it a failed business? Did you get fired from a job? Were you betrayed by a loved one? Whatever might have happened, allow the experience to become your teacher, not your prison. Always ask, how can I take the lessons to my next adventure to increase my chances of success? When you adopt this way of thinking, you won't easily get stuck no matter what life throws at you. In my book, Disrupt Yourself or Be Disrupted, I mentioned that the fear of failure does not prevent anyone from failing. Because even if you do it or you don't do it, you still fail by default. And J.K. Rowling, author of the Harry Potter series, she said something. It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not live at all. Do you want to be that person? Getting out of your comfort zone and embracing failure along the way is key to thriving in a world that's fast changing. Right now, COVID-19 is disrupting everything. You cannot sit at your comfort zone. You cannot stay there because even if you try to stay there, COVID-19 is probably going to kick you out. Do you want to be kicked out or do you want to be in control of your own life? I think that is an important question and a great perspective for you to look at it and start stepping outside your comfort zone. Number 7 is that don't take yourself too seriously. Yes. People who take themselves too seriously rarely try new things. And even if they do and it fails, then that's it. People who take themselves too seriously rarely recover from setbacks. So learn to laugh at yourself when you make mistakes or when you fail. You know, stepping out of your comfort zone, trying new things and taking risks will inevitably involve failure, heartache, tears, disappointments, betrayals, setbacks, And some of the things will make you look like the world's biggest idiot. But you know what? Learn to roll with the punches, even when people are making fun of you. Enjoy the process of stepping outside of your safe boundaries. There's power in looking silly and not caring what others think. Enjoy the fun of discovering things about yourself that you may not have been aware of previously. There is no other way. The ability to take risks by stepping outside your comfort zone is the primary way by which we grow. As Ralph Emerson said, most of the shadows of this life are caused by standing in one's own sunshine. Think about that.